Hello, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Welcome to this early Tuesday morning broadcast. This one is coming from the platform of Okute Daily Talk, and the broadcaster is Mandian Eze. From my own platform, this is the Obonga station where we speak to the undiluted truth about the Biafran struggle, about the sit-at-home 7 days, about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's healthy conditions, and whatever the lead counsel or the special counsel is saying concerning the issue of his extraordinary rendition and unconditional release from the DSS dungeon. I beg you, before I take much of your time, I want you to listen to this headline. This one, there's a fight now between the DOS, that is the Directorate of State, that is what they call DOS, and Ima Powerful. This one is 2 against 1. Ima Powerful and DOS, which is a Chika Edoziemo, which Mr. Simon EKPA, the Finland-based lawyer and also a Finland politician who is causing havoc or wreaking havoc in the southeast Nigeria simply because of his own selfish interest or selfish desire or his own stomach infrastructure. Because telling me you are working for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and in one way or the other you keep on suffocating him while in the DSS dungeon, my dear, it is never the right way to do things. I am not supporting the holding of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, neither am I supporting the suffocation or the maltreatment the IPOBs are getting in the so-called country or the so-called contraption of a country, Nigeria. But the other way it is, we must tread with caution, my dear brothers and my dear sisters. I know that we still have people who will call me Mumu, who will call me Saboteur, who will call me a Fulani. I don't mind, you understand me? A public figure will always be a public figure, and you must surely receive criticisms. Whether you do good, they will criticize you, you do bad, they will criticize you. So why not we do the needful? Say the needful. Say what is required, and do what? And face the backlash. In other words, make on hear this IPOB press statement or press release. IPOB press statement. There is no 1 week sit at home order. This issue is This press statement is issued on yesterday, but due to my busy schedule, I cannot be able to bring it to the platform. I am not saying that what they are doing to the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is supported by me or any member of my family or the Biafrans in general, but let us tread with caution. Because you cannot tell me we are fighting for Biafrans and the same way you are suffocating the same people you are fighting for. This statement, this advice goes to Mazi Simon EKPA, the Finland politician. Capture that word. Finland politician. If you so much love Biafra, so much love the interest of Biafra, you have it at heart. There's no how you go to another country, become the citizen, and also you are contesting for that very citizen for one county election or whatever it is. Despite the fact that you failed, I know very well that if you have passed that election or if you have won that election, you have nothing to do with Nigeria or Biafra. That's the truth. So let us make researches before we begin to have some kind of comments at the comment section. Let us be guided. The leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, the Directorate of the State, that is DOS, and the Supreme Leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike 1 of Igbo land, wish to publicly associate IPOB from any purported call for a 1 week sit at home for Biafrans. These clarifications has become necessary because Biafrans have sent inquiries asking if the IPOB leadership has called for a sit at home. IPOB is not part of such irresponsible order from government paid agents whose agenda is to ridicule the struggle to restore Biafra sovereignty. Therefore, Biafrans should ignore the rebel Arosa. There is no sit at home scheduled. The purported one sit at home jingle on social media is not from IPOB. This one is coming from the Directorate of State Service, or you can also call it the Ima Powerful, the IPOB spokesperson and publicity secretary. We are not in the business of issuing irresponsible and non-existent sit at home orders. IPOB is a responsible movement and family. Our aim and objectives are to give peace and freedom to our people, not to inflict more pain on the pains Nigeria has already inflicted on us. Those who came from the back door are nothing but thieves. Thieves can come to rob, kill, and destroy. The agent provocateurs are on the same mission as the Nigerian government and her security agents to keep Alibo under security and economic siege, while disguising as fighting for the release of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How can you keep our people indoors for one good week at these harsh economic times in Nigeria, liberate our leader or Biafran from the shackles of this contraption? Our people should start reasoning as IPOB joins the call for our people who are under the threat in Lagos to bring their investment home. Some federal government agents are trying to make Alibo unattractive for our people to return. They have failed, according to the news. Those piloting IPOB affairs are intellectuals who know when to apply different strategies. We cannot indulge in activities that will impact negatively on our people. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, can't indulge in anything that will increase our people's suffering. Our people should ignore the useless one-week sit-at-home order from agents claiming to be fighting for Biafra freedom. Some of the foot soldiers of these Nigerian agents in diaspora don't realize that they are being used by enemies of Biafra to suffer Biafrans in order to make Biafra agitation championed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's IPOB unattractive. But their agenda is dead on arrival, according to the IPOB spokesperson, Emma Powerful. We are not in business to suffer Biafrans at this harsh economic time in Nigeria. Should IPOB decide to call a sit-at-home, we will communicate it publicly to Biafrans, and it will not exceed one day. Biafrans will comply with such an order, not the one coming from criminals enforcing sit-at-home by killing our people. If any fool is caught forcing our people to sit at home, he should be treated as a criminal that he is, according to the speaker. Therefore, the public should ignore any rumors about a one-week sit-at-home in Biafra land. Those behind these devilish orders are not IPOB members, and they are not working for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This message is brought to you by Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. He said, share it worldwide so that it will get to every nook and crannies for them to understand we are in a perilous times because different things is happening. People are being taken for granted and things are happening in the Biafran area, that is the Biafran land. Well, let us go straight to the European Union report coming from the European Union Election Observer Mission. History will never forgive them. Rufai Oseni, Knox Akpamu, and Fani Kayode. Let us see what he really say. Nigerian journalist Rufai Oseni has alleged why President Bola Tinubu and other All-Poverty Congress APC chieftains rejected the European Union report on the 2023 general election. You see why Nigeria can never work. See why Nigeria, even when international community, we keep seeing that contraction called Nigeria like zoos. How can you accept a briefcase full of money for them to support your election, but you will not accept their own election, what they observe during the election? Instead, you call it that they are not, how do they put it that? What do they call it? Alake said. He said, how can 100 people monitor out of 100? But they have agents. They hear from different agents from different political parties. That is why they are election observers. But you are quick enough to accept the bundles of money they supported this election with. You are not quick enough and wise enough to know that they will still observe the election to know whether the money they put in it go into the right way or the wrong way. Now you people are coming out now to castigate the European Union. But when they are supporting Nigeria, supporting the INEC on this nonsense election, you didn't say anything. You didn't even call them to order and tell them, please, we don't need your money. And that same way, we will reject whatever you observe during that election. You see how you people brain work. So let us see what Rufai Oseni got to tell these two monkeys. Nigeria News record that on June 27, 2023, the European Union Election Observer Mission presented its report on the 2023 election to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. In its final report on the election, the European Union chief observer Barry Andrews said that his trust in INEC had been severely damaged, mainly due to the failure to upload the result of the presidential election electronically. That is where everybody hammers. Mahmoud Abi Mumudu went to Chatham House. We're not talking about the ones he keep on saying in different media house in Nigeria, Arise, Channel, TVC, AIT, and the rest of them. AIT, NTA. He went to all these stations promising Nigerians that this is a game changer, that the bimodal accreditation system, which is the BVAS, voters accreditation system, which is the BVAS, is a game changer, and they are prepared to do something different, uploading the result in real time, which everybody was happy. That is why the whole youth went out there, scamper for their voters card. Many of them lost their arms, their legs, even lost their businesses when they are trying to register and also collect the voters card. Many voters cards were even seized simply because they have already seen the direction in which people's voters are going to go. And 9 minutes of this very set election, the game becomes changer. As they tell us, it's a game changer, and we don't even know what they mean. It was after the announcement of the result we know that truly this BVAS is a game changer, because they are going to cut off the so-called network on that BVAS when uploading the presidential election, which is the main reason why people are scampering for change. So now they have come out now to tell you that what you did for you to fail to upload that election result, presidential election result in real time, you have already violated the whole promises, the whole rules of the 2022 Electoral Act. And that is what they are saying here. But all these so-called spokespersons that defending what is not defendable, hungry lions everywhere, looking for ministerial appointments simply because they feel they have the mouth to defend anything they can defend, or shout on anybody on the internet, or both ambiguous fiscal, if that's my professor. You understand me? The European Union noted that the election exposed enduring systematic weakness and signaled a need for further legal and operational reforms to enhance transparency, inclusiveness, and accountability during every electionary period. But in a statement on Sunday by the presidential spokesman, Dele Alake, the presidency dismissed the report by the European Union, describing it as poorly done desk job that relied more on rumors, gossip, and cocktails of prejudice and uninformed social media commentaries, according to Dele Alake. However, in the post via his Twitter page, Rufai claimed that Tinubu and other APC chieftains rejected the European Union report because of how they consistently absconded from the debates to avoid responding to questions on their policy. You get it? He also slammed former Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Festus Akpamo, and former Aviation Minister, Femi Fani-Kayode, on their roles in peddling fake news in the wake of the electionary period. You get it? He wrote, they rejected the European Union reports because the European Union reminded them how they absconded from debates. And when we ask questions on policy, they start attacking. Didn't they abscond from debates? That is the question. And the answer is yes. Isn't it shameful that former ministers and the senior advocates of Nigeria were misinformation chiefs? Even DSS has to invite one who we will not forget. The real kings of electoral misinformation are noted, and history will never forgive them. For those that like to reject reports, didn't this happen? It happens because they rejected it woefully. According to Rufai Hussein, he wrote on his verified Twitter handle. So as if that one is not enough, we are hearing this one. What did they call it? According to Reno Monkili, Tinubu missed a big opportunity. He should have done what Yar'Adua did. Reno Monkili reacts to European Union reports. Former presidential aide Reno Monkili has reacted to the European Union report on the 2023 election, describing the response of President Bola Tinubu as a knee-jerk, which made him look small. Hey, wahala no dey finish it. Recall that the European Union, its final report on the 2023 general poll, said the exercise exposed the enduring systematic weakness, according to, and therefore signaled the need for further legal and operational reforms to enhance transparency, inclusiveness, and accountability. Reacting to the union's submission, Reno Omokri, in a post via his social media page on Monday, averred that Tinubu missed a big opportunity to accept the flaws in the last election. He missed it, of course. And even he did what Yaradua did when he entered the seat. He said, the process which brought me here is marred with irregularities that you need to correct it. It would have been, at least, it would have been better. But he claimed that everything is free and fair. Okay, look at the European Union have come out now with their result, and you can't accept it. But they accept their bogus assistance of millions of pounds or millions of euros. According to him, Tinubu should have acted like the late president Umar Musa Yar'Adua by accepting that the election that brought him to power was not perfect, as well as assuring Nigerians that future elections will be improved. As simple as that, it would have been make Nigerians to mellow their heart down that he accepted that the result of the election is marred with irregularities. He added that the European Union report was not so damning, neither did they cast doubt on Tinubu's victory, but merely pointed out lapses on the part of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. He wrote, European Union Election Observer Mission report was not so damning. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu missed a very big opportunity, according to Reno Omokri. If he had done that, he would have been the bigger man, but his knee-jerk reaction made him look small. And what did the European Union Election Observer Mission say that was so bad? That is the question. They did not cast doubt on his victory. They merely pointed out lapses on the part of INEC, especially their recruitment process and the integrity of their technology. The INEC itself has not even devised what the European Union Election Observer Mission said, most likely because it is true and they have never come out to defend it. The only one where we are having a backlash here and there, back and forth, is the spokesperson of the APC. They think everything is violence. Well, nobody has monopoly of violence. Do not forget that these people you are attacking and you are responding with violence. When they do so, you will channel it that they don't know their work, or maybe they are insulting others. But to be forewarned is to be forearmed. I think the president did not handle this as best he could. A simple, I hear you, and though I do not completely agree, I will nonetheless take your observations into account. Would have been a diplomatic response that would have satisfied everybody, both locally and internationally, according to Reno Omokri. Photos. National Security Advisor, which is Madam Nuhu Ribadu, Service Chief, meets President Tinubu, meeting upon meetings, gathering upon gathering, every now and then, spending taxpayers' money on gathering that has never yet any single impact. Any single impact. Look at people dying on daily basis. People being killed. Look at the crisis every now and then. No single, the presidents or so-called presidents have never come out to condemn any of them. Rather, he keep on jumping from Lagos to Ogun, from Ogun State to Amakre, from Amakre, and coming back to Abuja. The National Security Advisor, Madam Nuhu Ribadu, and the service chiefs on Monday met with the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the presidential villa. Nigerian news report that this is the first meeting of the president with the security heads since their appointment last week. Those at the meeting include Madam Nuhu Ribadu, National Security Advisor, Major General C.G. Musa, Chief of Defense Staff, Major General T.A. Labaja, Chief of Army Staff, Rear Admiral E.A. Ogala, Chief of Naval Staff, AVM H.B. Abubakar, Chief of Air Staff, Acting Inspector General of Police, Kayode Igbetokun, and Major General Eba Ududiaye, Chief of Defense Intelligence. All of them meet at at the presidential villa. Pictures of pictures, that's what we keep having every now and then. And the question is, how are they going to survey the situation we find ourselves into? A very important message. This one is coming from Pa Adeboye. He sent messages to Nigerians over economic crisis lingering the nation. Let us see what the old man got to say. The General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG Pastor MNK Adeboye, has urged Nigerians to endure the economic hardship in the country. Are you enduring? Do you at least, can you come out one Sunday now, all your numerous weekdays program and say, people, please, do not give offering, do not pay tithe, do not sow any seed. Just use it for your own good, because the country is into crisis. You want them to sacrifice. That's exactly what people are complaining about the government. You want the citizens to sacrifice, but they are not sacrificing. You are asking them to sacrifice over economic crisis or to get patience. But on daily basis, even most people who trade to church must surely give an offering. Who is fooling who here? I'm not against your church, neither am I against your faith. But let us be what? Let us be guided. He asked Nigerians to trust God and look unto him for provision. Oh, look unto God for provision. No. People are dying of hunger. What have you done to even self? We not even have had anything that, oh, this mighty church of all nations that will have created a palliative for the poor in their churches. No, everybody looking for government. Everybody looking onto government. As if government are the one who collected their tithes and offerings on Sunday basis or on a weekly church activities. The clergyman stated this while addressing his congregation at the RCCG headquarters, the Throne of Grace, Ibutemeta, Lagos, during the monthly Thanksgiving service with them, El Shaddai. Monthly Thanksgiving service. Adeboye opined that despite the various challenges in the nation, Nigerians can go to sleep peacefully if they cleave to Almighty God, who has everything at his disposal. Breaking down the meaning of his name, El Shaddai, into human language, the meaning describes God is a mother who just gave birth to babies. No matter the number of babies the mother gave birth to, she would have enough milk to breastfeed the babies. It is natural, according to the pastor. The name of therefore portrays God is all-sufficient God, who has more than enough to take care of Nigerians who trust and repose their confidence in him, he said. Speaking further, Adeboye warned that those who will enjoy God's inexhaustible provisions must live righteous, holy, and transparent life with nothing to hide. Okay. The pastor in charge of the RCCG, the Throne of Grace, National Headquarters, Pastor Adeboye Adeyomo, also told Nigerians who can turn to God to have a sigh of relief, adding, if they can trust God and live in his presence at all times, the pains they are experiencing now will soon be a thing of the past, as every indication shows that President Tinubu has started on a good footing. From the same mouth, it's all right. I don't want to go into a religious battle with anybody, but let us be guided. That is my own point. Mesoma EKPA nip the evil in the bud. Varsity Dawn test jam over alleged result falsification. University Dawn Professor Alewo John Akubo has all the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAMB, to without further hesitation step up its operation to halt issues of alleged certificate falsification by students, or result falsification, sorry to say. Nip the evil in the board before it affects Nigeria's educational standard, John Akubo said, while reacting to the ongoing controversy where an Anambra State student, Mesoma EKPA, was accused by JAMB of manipulating her results.